Solicitamos la presencia de María Elena Navas.
And Maria Elena Navas looks like come out, and this looks like we'll have the Guatemala national anthem first.
Dos niños que representan la pureza, que representan el corazón del pueblo guatemalteco.
As we wait for the national anthems of these two great countries, Argentina coming off back-to-back draws in World Cup qualifying with the draw versus Ecuador in Quito and then the scoreless draw at El Monumental versus Colombia.
Queremos asistir a los estadios con nuestras familias en un ambiente.
And a message being sent out to
En donde podamos disfrutar del fútbol.
and basically saying that they want this to be a family environment at the stadiums to avoid violence and have peace. That's basically the message that the young girl is saying, a message of peace in the stadiums. Argentina recently in the first division having some problems with that.
Nuestro movimiento.
And what better way to deliver that message of peace than to have a young child do that? There's a little bit of difficulties with the sound system at the Mateo Flores Stadium. Guatemala, they haven't played a match since Belize 5 days ago, the 0-0 draw in a friendly, and now Guatemala's national anthem. Or, excuse me, Argentina's national anthem. So, ladies and gentlemen, some technical difficulties at the Mateo Flores Stadium, but the anthem was played, the Argentine national anthem, and now, of course, the national anthem of Guatemala.
El himno más hermoso del universo. El himno
An enthusiastic introduction to the Guatemalan national anthem. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the pomp and circumstance has been done, and now it's time for some football. We thank you very much for joining us here at Gold TV for some Friday night football, an international friendly. Argentina going up against Guatemala, and Argentina trying to end this little bit run of games on a positive note. As I mentioned before, 2 straight draws in World Cup qualifying coming into this match. The 0-0 at El Monumental against Colombia, and the 1-1 draw at the Estadio Olímpico Atahualpa in the Ecuadorian capital of Quito against Ecuador. Guatemala played a friendly a couple of days ago against Belize. It was a 0-0 draw in Antigua in the southern part of Guatemala, the Estadio Pensativo. So now they're looking to see if they can stun Argentina and give their national program a boost with a victory. This match originally supposed to be a tribute match to Carlos El Pescadito Ruiz. Those familiar with MLS know that name very well. The MLS Cup winner with the LA Galaxy, also won a MLS MVP with the California Galacticos. Refereeing crew for this match, the man in charge is Armando Castro. He is from Honduras, along with Oscar Velázquez, Christian Ramirez, and the 4th official is Juan Carlos Guerra. And drops the ball in front of Sergio Kun Agüero, the hero for Manchester City 2 seasons ago. Mariano Andújar, the goalkeeper for Argentina. And on the other side, it was Ricardo Jerez, the Colombian-based goalkeeper for Guatemala. This is the first time they are meeting against each other, Argentina and Guatemala, since 2008, in which they played a tune-up match. Argentina played a tune-up match for the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. Armando Castro has blown the whistle. The first kick has been made. Ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime at the Mateo Flores Stadium in Guatemala City. Argentina, in their famous sky blue and white shirts with the black numbers, black shorts, attacking from left to right. Guatemala, the Chapines, in their dark blue shirts with the white slash across the front with the white numbers, blue shorts, attacking from right to left. Argentina from left to right. Guatemala from right to left. As I mentioned, first meeting between these two nations since a Olympic tune-up match in February of 2008 for the Beijing Olympics. That match took place in the LA Coliseum in Southern California, and Argentina winning 5-0. Most of the encounters that these two nations have had have been either Olympic squads or under-20 squads or for the Pan American Games. So this is in essence the first real game between these two teams at the true senior level, and every time Lionel Messi touches the ball, he is going to get applauded. Lots of controversy, or at least talk, about Lionel Messi in this match. Remember, with Barcelona late in the season, suffered that injury, hamstring injury, and actually was kept out of the last month as Barcelona went on to win La Liga, and came on as a second-half substitute in both World Cup qualifiers in the past couple of weeks, actually past few days. And when he first got injured in Spain, there was talk that he might not even get called up for this match, and they wanted to make sure, the Guatemala Federation wanted to make sure he would be okay. He's rested enough and is in the starting 11 in this match. We'll see how many minutes he gets. There was some speculation about how much Alejandro Sabella would play him. Here is the turn looking for Messi. It's Augusto Fernandez to Clemente Rodriguez. And now out wide for Pocho Lavesi inside, headed away by Victor Tortilla Hernandez. And now here is Fernandez of Celta de Vigo, squaring, looking inside. And Clemente Rodriguez, the Boca man, chasing him down. No, excuse me, that's Pablo Guiñazú, the former Internacional Porto Alegre, now with Libertad in Paraguay. Guiñazú, the number 18, and Clemente, the number 15. The starting 11 for Guatemala. It's Ricardo Jerez in goal. As I mentioned, Colombian-based goalkeeper with Alianza Petrolera. Guatemala coming out in the 4-5-1 under Victor Hugo Monzon. The back line of Johnny Giron with the man known as La Tortilla, Victor Hernandez of Deportivo Heredia. In the back, joined with Elias Enoch Vázquez of La Crema of Comunicaciones, and Milton Gary Leal of Celaju. Midfield of Manuel León, also of Celaju. Here is Messi. Messi squaring it out wide for Agüero, and then trying to get it back into the middle for Messi. And played out is the number 6, Milton Gary Leal. Marco Pablo Papa, the only player in the lineup, or one of 2 players in the lineup, who play their club ball outside of Guatemala. He plays in the Netherlands with Heerenveen. Papa sees the ball go out wide. It's going to be a goal kick for Argentina. Let's run down the rest of the starters for Guatemala. Manuel León of Celaju is the number 15. Sergio Trujillo of Municipal. Jose Manuel Contreras is the number 10 for Guatemala. He plays for Comunicaciones and wearing the captain's armband. Enrique Miranda of Heredia in the midfield as well, along with Papa. Then up top is the number 18, Minor Lopez of Deportivo Marquense. Those are the 11 on the park for Guatemala. Argentina, there's Pocho Lavesi, the PSG man and League 1 champion, Kun Agüero in City. Kun Agüero scoring from the spot in the 1-1 draw in Quito. Looking inside to connect with Lionel Messi. And it's the other number 10 now, Jose Manuel Contreras of Comunicaciones. Out wide to big Minor Lopez. One-on-one against Fabricio Coloccini. And the Newcastle United man, the Toon, able to defend the Marquense forward. Argentina with Mariano Andújar of Catania in goal. Back line of Hugo Campagnaro of Napoli. Have center defensive pairing, Basanta and Coloccini. There's a foul called. Augusto Fernandez of Celta de Vigo going down. He gets taken down by his opposite number, Sergio Trujillo. Here's an opportunity inside. The shot! And sails over the crossbar as Pocho Lavesi, Ezequiel Lavesi, with the first salvo onto the frame, defended by Ricardo Jerez. Kun Agüero to Messi. Great vision to find Lavesi open. And Messi to Lavesi. Unable to find the back of the net. There's Pocho missing it over the crossbar, Ezequiel. Guatemala's starting lineup, as I mentioned, Jerez in goal with Giron, Hernandez, Vázquez, and Leal. León, Trujillo, Contreras is the captain at number 10 with Miranda, Papa, of Herenveen. And then up top, Minor Lopez Campoyo for Victor Hugo Monzon's Chapines of Guatemala. As for Argentina, back to the 4-3-3. Campañaro Basanta of Monterrey, Colochini and Clemente Rodriguez, the Xeneises. Augusto Fernandez, Lucas Villa of Anderlecht in the middle with Guiñazú. And then up top, the captain, the man, Lionel Messi with Agüero and Ezequiel Lavezzi. Those are the 11 on the park for Argentina. They come out the 4-3-3. In Quito, they played a 5-3-2. They managed to get that draw in altitude. Messi trying to put on the show, but two men around him. And so he loses the ball. The hard-marking Pablo Guiñazú, an icon for O Colorado Gaúcho of Internacional Porto Alegre, now looking to wrap up his career with Libertad in Paraguay. Gets a little too physical with Sergio Trujillo of Municipal, and for Los Rojos of Municipal, able to win back the ball, but the long ball attempt. Alejandro Sabella took over as coach of Argentina after Sergio Batista back in August of 2011. And ultimately, his success will be measured by how Argentina does in the World Cup. Disappointing Copa America campaign for Argentina. They're in first place in World Cup qualifying for CONMEBOL. Oh, that's a smooth back heel to connect with Contreras. Enrique Miranda was the man with the back heel. But they cannot connect the passes, and Guiñazú able to recover. Now over the top, sprinting is Kun Agüero, the intended target, but Ricardo Jerez able to reel it in before El Kun get to it. Then a foul called as Milton Gary Leal. Slight touch there by Clemente Rodriguez. Caused a bit of an uproar recently because his new tattoo on his right calf came online with Twitter. CR3 is the new tattoo. You know, obviously his initial CR and then the number 3 he wears at Boca. And some technical difficulties from the signal emanating from the Mateo Flores Stadium. As I mentioned before, 2008, the last meeting between these two nations, it was an Olympic tune-up match. Before that, Argentina beating Guatemala 2-1 in the Pan American Games that took place in Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. 1997 in the Copa João Avelange game, an under-20 tournament. Argentina winning 5-0. And a team that featured, amongst others, Juan Román Riquelme and Pablo Aimar. And then in first encounter back in 1990, it was a 0-0 draw. That match not considered an international match like this one because most of the players for Guatemala were, or actually all the players in that match were either for Municipal or Comunicaciones. So it's not really wholly considered a full kind of international friendly like this one is. So that is the kind of historical rundown of the encounter between these two nations. Mentioned how Argentina struggling in World Cup qualifying, but still in first place. 3 straight draws, including 2 draws in this last fixtures of matches. Guatemala not qualifying for the Gold Cup as we are back in action. Here's Messi. Messi turning on the speed. Messi, the shot! And Lionel with a fantastic effort, as you would expect from the reigning FIFA World Player of the Year. What, 4 in a row? quick burst of speed. Left footer almost picking out the far post. And Guatemala still keeping Argentina to zeros, but Lionel Messi getting close. I'm sure the fans would love to see Lionel Messi score. Winning it through the midfield was Guiñazú. Messi out wide for the number 5, Lucas Villa. And the Anderlecht man cannot make the right pass through the middle as Victor Hugo Monzon took over after Ever Hugo Almeida is no longer in charge. First corner of the match for Argentina. Messi, right-footed, outswinger. Falls to Augusto Fernandez. Lavezzi, and Lavezzi sending it over the goal. As the PSG man cannot make the accurate cross. Ezequiel Pocho Lavezzi. Here is Lionel. Kind of that patented run when he turns that burst of speed to get it onto that lethal left foot. He misses just wide. 15 minutes in at the Mateo Flores Stadium in Guatemala City, the official stadium of the national team. It's still 0-0. And as you might expect, Argentina has had the better opportunities going forward as Minor Lopez trying to dribble through the Argentine midfield, and he loses the ball to Biglia. Now out wide, it is Albicelestes on the move. In the middle for Guiñazú. Guiñazú out wide to Clemente. Lavezzi. Lavezzi to Messi. Messi now. Messi the shot! Messi special at the Mateo Flores Stadium, and well, what can you expect, ladies and gentlemen? The best player on the planet does it again. You give him just an inch and he's so quick on the trigger. Whip! Oh, that is just a magnificent strike, and it's a golazo. But when it's Lionel Messi, you can't be too surprised because he seemingly does it all the time. His timing is perfect, his placement is perfect. And ladies and gentlemen, fans of football, another golazo for Lionel Messi, quickly climbing up the all-time ranks of the Argentine goal-scoring list. Lionel Messi scoring in the 16th minute. And the fans at the Mateo Flores Stadium, that is what they came to see. This one's a long ball played for Minor Lopez Campoyo, but Fabricio Coloccini there to clear it away. Coloccini, the Newcastle man, but recent talk has him linked with a return back to Argentina to San Lorenzo. But it looks like it's just a rumor and it will not happen. There were reports suggesting that he was trying to make the push to go back to San Lorenzo, but looks like Newcastle and Alan Pardew are not going to let that happen, and he will be in the Premiership for at least one more season with Newcastle at St. James Park. Here is Lavezzi dropping it back. And Clemente has to shake off the mark of Contreras and also Milton Leal. And Hugo Campagnaro trying to get the pass in the middle for Messi, but unable to connect, and it's a foul in favor of Argentina. Messi right now Coming into this match, he's 4th all-time on the Argentine goal-scoring list, trailing Diego Armando Maradona and Hernan Crespo, and of course the #1 all-time, the great Gabriel Omar Batistuta. Here's Contreras going forward. Contreras out wide to Papa. Papa looked like he was gonna take the shot, then maybe last second thought about turning the cross into the area, and it escapes him, and he basically rolls a lazy pass well wide of the goal, defended by Mariano Andújar. And now Guatemala taking advantage of the turnover in the midfield. The Comunicaciones playmaker, the #10, Contreras, out wide to Johnny Giron. And the Celaju right back. Here's the golazo again. And he just continues to amaze and delight the soccer world. When you think he can't do it, or when it's least expected, Lionel Messi comes through. And at this point, you would think that been there, done that, seen it, but it's still amazing every time Lionel Messi does it. That is a true measure of his skill and greatness. When you've seen it time and time again, and every time he does it again, you just still are in amazement. Let's see, will he win a 5th Player of the Year? 5th straight, we'll see. Barcelona didn't quite accomplish what they wanted to in terms of international success. Only got 1 trophy this season, the La Liga title. If you talk about the trophies that count for a treble, we'll see how the voting comes out. Still a few months of football left before the vote for the 2013 FIFA Ballon d'Or. 20 minutes in, it's Messi's goal in the 16th minute. It gives Argentina the 1-0 advantage. Alejandro Sabella talking about using this match as a way to continue to test pieces, give players a chance, and formulate the squad ahead of the World Cup. I think it's safe to say that they're going to qualify. Still a lot of points available, but I think it's safe to say they're going to qualify. As Messi trying to connect with Kun Agüero. So using this match as a way to see who will work, what formations will work, what tactics will work. And you have to have Messi in pretty much all those matches because he's going to be the leader. He is the leader of Argentina. So some way, somehow, even with all the new pieces in the midfield, Messi's gonna feature because they have to find a way to work with him. They have to find a way to build that chemistry, if you will, build that cohesion. Here is Clemente. Normally a left back, but for this match, he's on the right side. Lavesi, Lavesi with great footwork to get into some space, squaring it. But Messi and Agüero deep in the 6-yard area. The pass a little behind him. Messi again, is he gonna do another golazo? Look to take it with his left foot. And Argentina are going to have an opportunity going forward. Argentina playing with their talisman. A quick restart from Messi. Oh, that ball trickles in. For Fernandez, the shot, save! Ricardo Jerez. Oh, fantastic passing and connectivity. As Lionel Messi once again setting up an opportunity. Fernandez laying it off for Agüero, and Ricardo Jerez making a massive save, big time save. And now, Campagnaro out wide to Guiñazú. Lavezzi now. Lavezzi laying it up top for now. Guatemala on the attack as the crowd raises their voices in support. Minor Lopez continued his run. Manuel Leon. So number 8, Trujillo. And it's dropped back. And Andujar able to calmly play the ball. With Hugo Monzon with instructions for his squad. Fourth visit for Argentina to Central America. First one was in 1960 for the Pan American Games. And the two after that in 2003, a match against Honduras, a 3-1 victory. And then in 2011, Costa Rica inaugurating their national stadium and playing Argentina. As Messi tried the slick touch to Lavezzi. Settled by Manuel Leon. Touch out wide. Oh, there's some smooth passing. Manuel Leon leaving it for Contreras over the top, looking inside. Oh, Minor Lopez, the big, tall striker, did not get onto the end of it, but Guatemala's Jose Manuel Contreras, the captain, able to get it over the top. If the pass had a little less energy on it, if you will, wasn't so heavy, I think Minor Lopez would have had an excellent header to send on to frame. It was a great pass by Augusto Fernandez with Santa mashing through, and then on the other end, Lucas Villa also there as well. And it is a festive atmosphere at the Mateo Flores Stadium in Guatemala City. As Guatemala looking to stun Argentina. 2013 has not been a good year for Chapines football. If you include friendlies and the Central American Cup, they have not won a match in this 2013 calendar year. Ooh, and that is a tough challenge there. Milton Gary Leal as he got physical with Ezequiel Lavezzi. And the card stayed in the pocket of Armando Castro, the Honduran referee, the man in yellow and black. As Lavezzi is out wide on the right side, Agüero on the left, and then Messi making the moves through the middle. It was a poor pass by Campagnaro. It's intercepted in the midfield by Trujillo, and now looking to get it to their playmaker Contreras with the number 10. Out wide with a lot of room is Leal. Back to Contreras with some space. Contreras has his effort denied as he tried to cut back to his right end. The Celta de Vigo midfielder Augusto Fernandez. Celta de Vigo narrowly avoiding relegation in La Liga this season. With Real Zaragoza, Mallorca, and their western rivals, Celta de Vigo's West Coast rivals, Deportivo La Coruña, going down. kind of sad to see Deportivo La Coruña going down. They have been historically speaking, one of the more stronger teams in La Liga. Obviously not at the level of Real Madrid or Barcelona, but still representing Galician football in the West. They'll be headed back down again. Second relegation for them in the last, 4 seasons. Here's some passing down the right side again. Leon. Guatemala working some spaces on the far side, on the right side of their attack. Here is Contreras. Contreras with his head up. This one swerving. And 2 players for Guatemala there with Leon and Minor Lopez is the 4-5-1. Of Guatemala. Very defensive-minded formation. Trying to clog the midfield, make it harder for Messi and Lavesi to operate. Although with Messi, you need more than 2 or 3 players to surround him. You need all 5 midfielders to get in his way. And they gave him a little bit of space. He found that space and he scored the lone goal of the match in the 16th minute. Here's PSG man to the Anderlecht man. Messi wants to drop it back to number 3, Basanta. Campagnaro. Hugo Campagnaro of Napoli. Guiñazú to Fabrizio Coloccini. He's been around a little longer in Europe than David Luiz, so he's got David Luiz took his fro look in the back. Recognizable hairdo of Coloccini. Basically, I'm saying that David Luiz of Chelsea copied that, if you will. Here is Clemente down the right side. Clemente with the service over the head of Messi. And Manuel Leon. Long ball. Trying to get it out wide. Sergio Trujillo. And once again, Argentina are going to control the possession. 30 minutes in. Augusto Fernandez. For Kun Agüero. And Johnny Giron. Able to play it skillfully back to Ricardo Jerez. And possession goes back to Argentina. Alejandro Sabella, Copa Libertadores winner with Estudiantes of La Plata. Here is Lavesi. Clemente Rodriguez with some space. Works the 1-2 at Messi. Messi still with it. Messi almost never loses the ball when he's one-on-one. Tried to square it inside for Agüero. Here's the shot by Clemente. And the Boca lateral, if you will. The Boca right back. Sending it on frame. The hesitation to get into a little more space after he was able to beat Leal. And then the one-time volley by Clemente Rodriguez in the right spot to make the save was an uncomfortable save at that. It was Ricardo Jerez, the goalkeeper who plays professionally with Alianza Petrolera in Colombia. Coloccini. Just it down, unable to control it. There's Fernandez, and now Minor Lopez. Clean swipe from Lucas Ilia. And now Kun Agüero. Getting it out wide. There's a chance. Service inaccurate as Campagnaro was making the run. Could not keep the shot down, or at least was inaccurate with the service in the middle. Campagnaro has had some room to operate on that left side as Lionel Messi and Kun Agüero have been able to draw defenders into the middle. That's allowed Campagnaro some room to operate on that left side rather freely. It's going to be important for the wingbacks of Argentina to be accurate in their passes and to make runs into space. This time it's Lavesi losing control and easily deflected away by Johnny Giron of Zelaju. Three Zelaju players in the lineup for Guatemala. Oh, Fernandez gets near. Fernandez squaring, looking at the top of the six. And Messi, along with Agüero, unable to finish. What a great run by Augusto Fernandez. Castilla. Oh, there was the dummy by Fernandez, and now inside, cleared away. And it's another corner kick for Argentina. And the Independiente icon, Sergio Kun Agüero, a hero for Manchester City fans, with the corner. Header, Coluccini, oh, big save by Ricardo Jerez. Two headers in the area, the first one by Coluccini, and the second one by Lavezzi. And it is kept out. Ricardo Jerez with a fantastic reflex save. Usually two headers in the area equals a goal, but Jerez says not in that instance. In the 35th minute, we get another corner for Argentina. Betting inside. 36th minute goal for Augusto Fernandez. And Argentina in firm control of this match. And Augusto Fernandez, the youngster from Celta de Vigo, races inside, well timed, in between Victor Hernandez and Trujillo, and who else with the assist but La Pulga. Lionel Messi, a goal and an assist, and even Alejandro Sabella said it. With Messi, we are one completely different team, and without him, we are not the same team. And I think he meant that in a way to say that without him, they are not as good. And I think everyone that sees Argentina play with and without Messi knows that to be the case. Rodrigo Palacio on the bench for Argentina, another former Boca Juniors player. See how many minutes he gets. And now a chance down the right side. Marco Papa trying to get involved, the Herenveen man. Now a set piece opportunity for Guatemala. They do have number 18, Minor Lopez Campoyo. He's a tall player. Let's see if they can get him moving and try to get him into a space where he can get a good header onto frame. It's when looking for the near post, easily defended by Argentina. And then Lavesi pumps in the papa, and it goes out of bounds. You mentioned no Pescadito Ruiz in this game. He is injured. DC United forward. Groin problem on the right side of his lower body, if you will. As Guatemala search for a scorer up top to replace Pescadito Ruiz. It's going to be tough. You're talking about the all-time leading goal scorer in the history of Guatemalan football. Ball dropping back to Basanta. Basanta of Monterrey. And Campañaro. In the middle for the goal scorer, Fernandez. And now running through out wide for Kun Agüero. Kun Agüero has it in the air. Kun Agüero, Agüero! Off the post. Oh, Kun Agüero. That would have been a fantastic goal. He could have just tucked it in the post. Sergio Kun Agüero. The former Independiente man, Kun Agüero, of Manchester City, will now be coached by a former River Plate man. Oh, Messi, so smooth to get into space, and now Messi. Messi in the middle. Messi still with it, and he goes down. And of course, it's a penalty for Argentina. And one thing you have to admire about Messi, he is not a diver. If he goes down, it's because somebody takes him down. One of the most admirable parts of his game is that he does not dive. Gets into space. And the penalty is given. Milton Gary Leal is the one that takes him down. Let's see, is there a contact here? Oh yeah, definitely. Yep, you could see that the right ankle of Messi was under the backside, if you will, of Leal, and it leads to a penalty kick. Messi stepping up, buries it in the 40th minute. Lionel Messi makes it 3-0 for Argentina. And Messi's second of the match. And he has been a part of all 3 goals for Argentina, 2 goals and an assist for the world's best player. Lionel Messi makes it 3-0 for Argentina, and I think Alejandro Sabella might be talking about Lionel Messi getting a rest for the second half. That is going the wrong way. And from the spot, the shot goes down for Lionel Messi, the captain of Argentina. Sabella did not give word on how many minutes Messi might play in this match. Oh, here's an opportunity inside for Lavesi. Messi goes down, the shot, save Jerez. Another opportunity, Kun. Denied on the goal line. But Fernandez keeps Argentina in a dangerous attacking position. And, oh, that's, Barca fans do not want to see that. There was a clash of the knees, and Messi's left knee is limping. Service sent in by Lavesi. And Jerez making a important save. You can see that right knee crashing into the torso of Ricardo Jerez. Looks like he's going to walk it off. And under 5 minutes left at the Mateo Flores Stadium. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been the Lionel Messi show. 2 goals, 1 from the spot. And his first one in the 16th minute. And then his service set up Augusto Fernandez's goal for Argentina in the 36th minute. Coloccini through to Villa. Back to Jose Basanta. Part of the Rayados of Monterrey. 3-time back-to-back CONCACAF Champions League winners. There's Monterrey, the best team, the best club team in CONCACAF. Leon, foul against Clemente Rodriguez. Not too many stoppages. Wouldn't surprise me if there's this match, or if the whistle blows right at the 45-minute mark in this encounter. Had very few stoppages in this first half. And now Fernandez trying to play it wide. It's a foot race, and neither Lavesi or Johnny Giron are going to be able to run onto it. Pass a little too long. I would suspect that with his performance in the first half, that Lionel Messi will get rested for the second half. Remember, he's not 100% with that injury. Only played 30 minutes against Ecuador and 33 minutes versus Colombia. I would be surprised personally myself if he is out for the second half. And I know the Barcelona people are saying, get him out for the second half, that's for sure. As Contreras sending it wide. Last few seconds of this first half, and it has been all Argentina. The Albicelestes, through their captain, through their leader, through the face of Argentine football and the face of world football, Leo Messi, done it again. And ladies and gentlemen, Armando Castro has blown the whistle to end the first half, and the fans at the Mateo Flores Stadium got their money's worth, as Lionel Messi with 2 goals and an assist to give Argentina a commanding 3-0 lead over the Chapines. We will have halftime festivities coming up next here on Gold TV.